guys. Um, I woke up this morning and for some reason, was thinking about me in school, and I was just thinking, I always it's like a chain reaction for me. I always go one memory from the other, and it kind of like chains. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna do a vlog today or a story, but I wanted to talk about a story that I had in my head, and it was such a basic story, but basically there was this popular girl that, I had never talked to ever, and I say popular, she was just she was quite a character. Some people tried to avoid her, some people liked her, whatnot. I had never talked to the girl before. And to me, I feel like a lot of people made a bad image in my head about this girl. Anyway, one day I was sitting outside my class for whatever reason I made up that day, and she came out not long after from a different class, and a teacher came along and asked me why I was out of class, and I was talking to this teacher about school, and I know what I said. I said, so why do people go to school for near, 20 years of their life, uni, college, stuff like that, or maybe not uni, but 16 years of their life, 18 years of their life, and then just go work in McDonald's, right? And I was talking to this teacher, and she chimed in, and she was talking, and it kind of took me back, because I think at that time it was like I spoke to most people in my school. Even if it wasn't for a long time, I would talk to everyone, and she was one of the few that I hadn't talked to. And normally you have people, especially that age, are very samey, they're very alike, because we're all sort of growing into our own selves. So a lot of the kids are pretty much identical to each other, especially the way they think, what they do, and stuff like that. And she kind of took me back because of the way she talked, and I was really impressed about how she was holding herself, even though, because I had this picture in my head that she was kind of this popular girl, kind of like a real big character, and she was, but not in the way I thought. And ever since that day, I'd never talked to her again, not once. Yeah, so after she had chimed in and said what she needed to say, me and her were talking back and forth for probably about half an hour, maybe up to an hour. And she just really impressed me. She really impressed me, and I think maybe it was because maybe I was holding her at such a low image. I don't know why I wanted to talk about that story. It just seemed important, because for me, nowadays, I think as I've gotten older, I seem to put people in a category very early on. I don't know why I do it. No, I do. I know why I do it. I feel like when I talk to someone, I can normally put them in a category quite fast, and kind of assume who they are as a person. And normally I'm right. But on the off chance I can be wrong, even though it happens rarely, I should probably allow people to try and show who they are before I go and put them in a box. It's definitely a flaw I have. At the same time, it is quite beneficial to be able to do what I do with people in the regard of knowing who they are off of a 5-minute conversation. But it also puts me at a disadvantage, because a lot of the times I'll speak to someone and I'll know if I want to talk to this person for longer or not. And a lot of the times I don't want to carry on talking to that person, which is very unfortunate. And it's kind of like, I know who this person is. I know they're going to let me down. Maybe it's a defense mechanism. Anyway, I'm going to go to dinner today. I think I'm going to be changing my setup around today as well, because now the window is fixed, I kind of want to be near it for the light but that means I'm probably gonna maybe need to change and move all of this to there. Then my desk, I'm gonna have to move my desk. And my sofa's gonna come to this corner, and I'm gonna move my TV as well. I think it's gonna be a lot more open, and I think I'm gonna enjoy it a lot more, especially with a desk in front of the window. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some food now, and I'm gonna be back in a bit. I'll be right here. So I'm back from shopping. I need to eat because I haven't ate yet, but then I think I'm gonna clean up a little bit, and then I'm gonna move this whole room around. I'm gonna try to do it by myself, but we'll see, because this sofa is a nightmare. But with enough willpower, I'll be able to do it. I've got about 2 hours to do it, so we should be alright. Okay, it's taken me about 20 minutes to set this camera up. If you guys could see how I've set this camera up, it is pretty good. But pretty good shot of the room. Let's get going. Battery's on 15%, so I better hurry up. What fell between my couch? It's a little 50p Paddington coin. I love collecting coins like this. Loads of just bracelets and wrappers for some reason, all under the sofa. Actually, it's not so bad. I did find a key though. It's plastic and it's red. And I have no clue where it's come from. So, if anyone knows me. Okay, this ain't gonna hold up. So I'm gonna pause it here, move it around a little bit, charge my battery because it's on 6%, and then we'll be back. Okay, I've done the hardest part, which is get this, wait, let's turn that on. Getting this triangle piece past this was a task, but I did it because I'm built different. But my camera is still 9%, so let's not waste any time. Okay, we're coming along. We've got our desk here, I don't know if you can see it. The desk is here. Everything's in their general vicinity. Now it's just about getting all the wires back in where they were, which is long as hell. And then my plug socket over here doesn't work, so I'm gonna have to find a way around that. I'm pretty sure those do, so I should be fine. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, I'm having a little dilemma on how I'm gonna organize my sofa. There is that thing that doesn't have a back. I could put it there and then put my armchair, but then the armchair would come out and also it'd be weird. I want to put the charging port thing over here, but I don't know if I should put it here. I'm just gonna arrange it, and if I like it, I'm gonna leave it, and if not, I'm gonna change it.
I'm not sure. It's kind of weird, but I kind of like it. Okay, it's been about an hour and a half, maybe hour and 40, and I have no clue what I want to do with this so far. I'm looking at it and I have no clue. No clue at all. And then also it's like running the wires from my desk to my TV if I want to do anything on my Xbox. Okay, I'm just going to finish this off and I'll show you how it looks. Okay, and this is how the room turned out. It's definitely different, but I quite like it. I think it's going to be nice having the window here. So now the window's here, and in the mornings I can open it and it'll be sun on my face, which will be probably needed. Yeah, it was nice moving the room around. Made a couple pennies as well. I got a Paddington 50p, and then this was on my desk, which is a B one, and I made 55p additional to that. Jeez, nearly £3. That could have bought me a meal deal. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.